Okay everyone, my name's Nick Trim and I'm a terrible cook. I can't cook anything and I'm going to show you, besides traditional mac and cheese, we're going to do a salad instead today. So where do you start? You should always wash your hands first. That's the #1 thing so you ain't getting any bacteria and all that ooey gooey stuff that you don't want to mess with. What we have here? We have some lettuce here. This has already been pre-cut and it's pretty much ready to go in the bowl. You can cut it up more if you want, or you can just leave it as it is. Here's ham. It's already been diced, so it could be just thrown in. Here's your traditional cherry tomatoes, and you got your cheese. If you guys want cheese, this is not necessary, but that's there. Okay, so the first thing, you use a knife and use cutting board. You cut the top open on this. And you just dump it in. Okay. Okay. Next, it doesn't really matter what you do. Throw this away. Doesn't really matter what you do or use, but I'm going to go with the tomatoes. The tomatoes here, they can be done in various different ways. You can throw them as they are, or you can cut them up. I like to cut them in 4s, so come this way, come in half. And you do that for, well, I guess as many as you want. Cut them in half like this. Watch your hands so you don't get cut. I always lay them like this. Cut them in half. And then okay, and this will, I guess you can put as many as you want in there, and that's what we will do for as many as you want. And I'm going to leave that as it is, and I'm going to go to the next step, which is the ham. This is pre-diced. You can get the bigger piece of ham, but this one's much more simple and easier to use. So go from the top, if you don't cut yourself. Okay. You do it like this, and you get yourself a little hole to dump it in. And this can be the same way. You put as much as you want in it. Doesn't really matter how much you put in it. You can use tongs if you want, or something to move it around with. And you do it like this, and then just shake it till you get it evenly distributed throughout the bowl. And then we got cheese. Now cheese is this is optional, and I mean this can be used in different types. This is Colby Jack, but you can use different types of cheeses. I know some people like Nacho or some like Monterey, but this one's not bad. So this one I think is already, you can open from the top. And this one, you just take it like this, sprinkle it on. And put as much as you want in there. And the same with this. You just shake it up. And it looks like we need more tomatoes, so I'll go back to this and put a few more in. Sometimes it takes some time to go back and see how much you got of each. And like I said, this is probably the most difficult out of all of it. You cut it up, cut it in half. just halves. Okay. And we got, yeah, so like I said, you go and then you just, it's a repetitive process, and it doesn't really matter how much, it just depends on the person that's eating it. So, and then if you don't use your hands, like I said, there's other things you can use, just put it, shake it up around it. But make sure you always wash your hands. That's the most important thing, especially if you're handling for other people. I mean, it may be your hands, but if you're trying to serve other people, you want to make sure it's clean and that you're not getting this all nasty, whatever you had. So this is how you make salad, and I hope you enjoy the video. So have a nice day and enjoy.